Hello and welcome everyone, this is Game 2 of Woofsie vs Tomo in Round 1 of the EU xkcd Starcraft 2 tournament. Woofsie is currently one game up in this series, is still as the Zerg with Tomo as the Terran. No race changes between the games, and let's kick off here. Woofsie of course wishing good luck upon his opponent Tomo, and telling him to have fun. Tomo is kind of laughing back. Tomo still at this point quite drunk, just producing his SCVs. I'm going to wall off this area with the normal supply depot barracks. This overlord here just going to sweep into the base. Bit early really, not really going to see anything because you know the supply depot is going down. You know this command center's here. Tomo just falling off of SCVs there to churn out this barracks a little bit faster. You can cope with that. Tomo's a good enough player. So Overlord's going to see the wall off happening. While down here we see another Overlord floating out. Still just getting more drones. And the 14 extractor. 14 extractor, so normal among decent players. Just nice and early, allows for really anything to go on. Second supply depot going down here. No gas from Tomo. In the first game we saw Tomo just leave that gas a little bit later. Not too much of a problem if you want to go early racks. Does stop you getting the earliest of tech labs, of course, but just going to pop that marine out first anyway. Yep, and now we see the gas going down. And if we move back over here, we see spawning pool. Woofsie going to use the same strategy as before. Going to turn out that spawning pool. Probably going to get link speed very early. Always handy for the Zerg. And if we look back over here, quickly going into double gas. This marine's going to attack this overlord, and will we kill it or will it get away? Place your bets now. Down to 51, 40. 28, 22, 17, 11, 5, and it dies! Oh, so sad, but that's not going to put Woofsie off too much, because he's going to drop this hatchery here. If we come up here, Woofsie not too pleased about that, should probably been keeping an eye on it. Here we see the movement speed coming out. Second barracks dropping here, so this first barracks not really doing a lot with it in Tomo's base. Yep, just quickly 3-raxing. This is pretty much identical to the first game so far, with the hatchery going down for Woofsie, the spawning pool with the Zergling speed, and Tomo just going just a very quick 4 racks in fact. Just going to try and churn some marines out. Is going to need a few more supply depots to do that. I imagine we'll see tech labs go down on most of these. May leave this one alone, we'll see. Still not producing any marines out of it at the moment, using all his money here. Great, upgrading his command center to an orbital command. We see this overlord come scouting again. And what do we see? We see a tech lab, we see 2 tech labs. Not surprising in the slightest. Here we see the first lings popping out and just heading down this way. If we just pop up here, we see the queens come out. Ling speed is nearly done, should be almost finished by the time they reach here. These marines should quite easily keep them out. We see another tech lab going down and 4 tech labs. Going to see a lot of a lot of marauders, maybe some reapers, but I imagine quite a bit of just marauders. Ling speed has popped out now. These marines are going to be able to hold this attack off though. Here we see the overlord just perched here. If we come up here, see just churning out more lava. Here just popping out a second queen. Not much controversial happening at the moment. Here we see reapers, yep, going for that reaper harass. Just going to go. So easy to do on this level because you've got these wide open spaces. Can hop down here, pop here and go straight back up here. They're hardly down in here for any time at all, and then you're straight in the base. As we see Woofsie popping the creeps humour again, going to link these 2 bases, always a good idea. as a defensive measure for the Zerg, does allow units to defend both very easily. Come back over here, we see more Reapers, more Reapers. Yep, just 4 more Reapers popping out all the time. So all the commands sat here, could be using the mule, could be calling an extra surprise. Gonna pop an engineering bay and get the infantry weapons upgrade very quickly. Handy, especially if you're going heavily ground-based units. Popping a command center here, gonna expand down here. We take a look. Woofsie kind of holding that Zelnaga watchtower, always a good idea. And now just kind of massing. Still just a few Zerglings here and there. And we see a spire going down. Now those Mutalisks were so handy in the previous game. We see both gas going to allow for production of those Mutalisks really fast. And here we see these Reapers coming up to do this big harass. Does he have the units? He's only got a few Zerglings, and these Queens really could have made some extra units. That Queen goes down, and now this Spire's going to go down quick, and all of this is just going to die. Got some more Speedlings out, but it's just not fast enough. That spawning pool's going to go down. These Lings are going to try and take these Reapers, but they just micro them away, and more joining them all the time. I get a feeling this isn't going to last too much longer. The first extractor goes down. More Lings out, but again, good micro from Woofsie, and there's the good game. This is levelled up at 1-all after just 9 minutes of the second game. Thank you all for watching. We will be back shortly with Game 3, the final and deciding game in this match between Woofsie and Tomo.